Hello and welcome to Tarot Podcast, where I pull a card and I talk about it. Alright, so let's see what today's card is. The Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. So, any ace in the deck is all about new beginnings. So the Pentacle suit specifically is about new beginnings and physical new beginnings of some sort. So this could be new environments. It could be a new idea, but if it was a new idea, it would most likely be the Ace of Swords, which represents a new perspective. In this particular deck, there's a clock. So this seems like it's a fated encounter. I'm curious as to what the original looks like. I'm not sure. Shoot, I wish I had a phone. It's okay. I'm gonna Google what the original looked like though. So I can kind of like dissect it a little bit more. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So the Ace of Pentacles. Definitely regards some sort of offer. With any new offer, it's good to read over all the fine print and also express gratitude for the existence of the offer in and of itself to attract more offers. This is definitely a divinely presented thing. Very, very divinely orchestrated new physical environment here. So there's also light around the pentacle and multiple representations of it. Which leads me to believe that this new physical pentacle is a one associated with truth of some sort. Divine truth. Wisdom is very prevalent in this card. Along with symbols of fertility. When you get this card, I would say it's a good time to start to plant new seeds. And anytime you get anything new, it's good to see how this pentacle fits into the grand plan of whatever you may have in mind. So one in and of itself is a very, I feel like it's a very wise number, 1 and 0, because everything is one, and one is technically all that exists, and before anything there was one. So, let's see. I feel like this is also like a blank slate kind of energy. The color I would associate with this card is white, light blue, or yellow. And with any new opportunity, new physical opportunity, it's important to kind of, like I said, carefully consider where you're going to place it. This could be a return on investment, or it could be indication that it's time to make an investment right now. Like that things are fertile for a new financial investment of some sort. But yeah, I always love a good new beginning because it's always an opportunity for you to show yourself who you really are and who you really want to be. It's also an opportunity to show yourself, like it. I like to think of like when we're a soul, right? It's like we know exactly what we want to do, and that's why that I feel like that's why we choose to reincarnate, because it's like, dang it, I knew exactly what to do, but like something, there were lessons, there was karma, there was distractions, so forth. There was something, but I knew exactly what to do, and it's almost like it's like when you go onto a stage for the first time is kind of how I feel like incarnating is. It's like I don't know about you, but the first time I ever went on a stage, I messed up a few times, even though I knew exactly what to do. And it's like, when I got off the stage, when I died, I was like, well, I was like, oh my gosh, dude, why did I do half that stuff? And I could have done so much better and so forth. But the new beginning is an opportunity for you to really embody the wisdom that you already know that you have. I feel like majority of the times we already know what we need to know, like all the time. But I feel like sometimes history can make us second guess ourselves. And I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity for us to just be ourselves. It's like children, almost. I also get kind of like childlike energy with this too, because it's a new beginning. So it's like I feel like celebrities and like comedians and geniuses, right? They're critically acclaimed for their ability to authentically express themselves. And so the Ace of Pentacles is like it's like an opportunity for you to be the genius, for you to be the artist, for you to be the whatever you may be, the musician, the femme fatale, the Mr. Man, I don't know, whatever you want to be. But it's an opportunity for you to really embody what you know you want to embody without anything from your past holding you back. It's also kind of like a blank canvas. I see it as it's like the universe is gifting you a canvas of some sort. I feel like that's kind of really what money is. It's just like a canvas that we can make art with. But I personally, as an artist, I always love a blank canvas, because it's like once you get started, and it's like even if you mess up or even if it's going good, it's like, for me personally, there's nothing as invigorating as the opportunity to start something new, to just let it flow. And I feel like that's why a lot of musicians and such have so many different ideas in their head, because it's like they just wanted to let it flow and let it flow and let it flow and let it flow, but it takes discipline to really follow it through. But I feel like the new beginning doesn't really take discipline. It takes creativity and fun. And I feel like that's where everything really starts, is like, I think it would be fun to do this, or I think I would gain something from doing this. And it's like, new beginnings are those moments when you're like, ooh, this would be cool to do this. This would be fun to do this. It's like, it's not like you have to like grind and put in the work and really finish this painting and really finish that riff, It's just like, ooh, that sounds good. That little chord sounds good. What if I like, oh, it's like that new beginning. Same thing with like painting. It's like, ooh, that color is good. Oh, what if I just randomly do that? What if I just and then, but the thing is though, throughout the painting or throughout the riff, if you do too much random, ooh, that just sounds good. They might clash. And I feel like that's what is so appealing about new freshness, is that you can just switch up. You can just switch up because there's nothing to switch up from. You can literally just do whatever you want to do. This could also be a new identity, I feel. Same thing with a new identity. It's like, you know how the new kid in school is always like really popular the first 3 days? Because it's like the general society of the school is giving them an opportunity to embody almost an idol, I want to say. But not only that, it's the new school is giving them an opportunity to embody okay, hear me out. So I feel like when that one person, okay, that is like quiet but mysterious, and it's like kind of almost attractive, because it's like there's nothing that, it's like they appeal to a larger crowd, and you can project onto them whatever cool stuff you want to project. And it's like, with a new identity, it's an opportunity for you to do that. That's why, like, when celebrities first get famous, they get real famous, right? Because then everybody's like, oh, she's so the it girl, she's so the this, the that, even though they don't know them. But since it's a blank canvas, it has so much value because they can project whatever they want onto it that they perceive as valuable. So that's what makes a new identity valuable as a person embodying it, because it's an opportunity for you to see what kind of valuable things not only others will project onto you, but you will embody yourself. And with this light here, a blank canvas is, I feel like the blank canvas and the riff without any, like, no music, just holding the guitar, just having a blank canvas, paintbrush, or a blank page to write on, a blank face to do no makeup on, a blank canvas of hair, whatever. A blank canvas is essentially the most pure expression, because it's absolute, it's truth. It's like everything after that is like creative flair. Whether you write a singular letter on the page, or you do a singular brushstroke on the page, or even if you just say a single word to a crowd, just a single word. But right before that is complete truth. Complete truth is found in silence. Complete truth is found in the fresh start. That is the complete truth part. And then, although you can express truth afterwards, it's not absolute truth. So this is also a card of absolute truth physically, and an opportunity to embody that because you're already there. And that's essentially, I think, why babies are so valuable to society too, or perceived as valuable, because they're blank. They're blank canvases. And that's absolute truth right there. Before you learn, oh, I like this color. Before you learn, oh, I like to use this language. So forth. Before you learn all the things that you like, you first simply are. And that's what this is. I feel like that's also kind of like why we like money, because it's like we spend it on all these things, but it's like when we get it initially, there's that blank canvas for us to invest it in. And I feel like that's why capitalism has made it so far, because they've like got this all like zhuzhuzha of like, oh, this blank canvas will bring you all that you want, and if you invest right, you'll become a millionaire in a week. It's like that whole capitalism is really taking that blank canvas picture of the dollar, or money, or currency. They took currency and they ran with it because it's a blank canvas. to an extent. I mean, it still has, I'm not going to show money on here, but, it still has the religious symbolism and such, but, most people don't even pay attention to that, so they perceive it as a blank canvas, which is a whole other thing to get into, of course. But, yeah. Also, I could be mistaken. Let me double check. Yes, so there's also a star on majority of the pentacles in the tarot. And light surrounding it. Ooh. So, with the star card, it's all about kind of like some sort of physical conduit for celestial energy. And I feel as though this Ace of Pentacles energy, this blank canvas, it's like this blank canvas, this pentacle, this new environment, this new identity is like, it's like, here's like the celestial energy that's like still kind of up in the air. It's just feeling, it's just energy here. And then it comes down and it materializes into this new blank canvas for you as a gift. Gift, opportunity, push in the right or wrong direction, whatnot. I mean, technically it's always the right direction. But yeah, it's essentially like the materialization of purity is the Ace of Pentacles. So with my particular card here, that's a gear right there. Which kind of leads me to like the whole earth is a giant body, and pentacles or currency are one of the inner mechanisms of the body. But it's interesting though. I don't know if this is like an actual bodily function in our bodies here, where there's like some type of cell or something that has to present something in order to get into somewhere. Like a ticket, like a pentacle, or like an exchange. I don't know. It's like the pentacle or any type of currency in and of itself, like I said, is like a blank canvas. But it's like a blank canvas that I don't know why there's a middleman, but it's like the middleman between different inner mechanisms of the body of the earth. I could be wrong, but that doesn't feel right. Like, why are we having a middleman, like, with, like, in our body? Like, do you think the red blood cell has, like, I don't know. Like I said, that might be a mechanism in the body, but I don't think there's usually, like, a middleman for, like, the mucus to drip from the nose, It's like, I don't think there's some sort of, like, guard up here that's like, where's your pentacle? Like, or where's your blank slate of currency? Like, that just, I don't know. I don't know. That seems weird to me, but mankind. It's essentially just a energetic exchange, though. It's a form of energy you can exchange, a pentacle, and the Ace of Pentacles specifically is it's a form of energy you can exchange that is very universal because it's the one ace. Blank slate, a very universal type of energy you can exchange. So I could say this is also like a seed for a plant too, because it's very universal, you can exchange it. And it's like the gift of the pentacle in and of itself is like a seed to you, essentially. And it's like what you water it with and what kind of soil you put it in and kind of things you speak into its existence is going to determine what this pentacle, this singular pentacle, blooms into. Which is kind of loops me back around to the investment thing. This is a good time to make an investment. Use this for an investment. Make sure you're investing your finances properly. And take a look at the places in your life that are a blank slate right now. I also want to say the divine, the totality of the universe is constantly doing that thing where it's like pure energy and then coming down into physical form. And in order to attract more abundance, you need to embody abundance. So maybe look at the ways that the universe has already been pushing out different forms of pentacles to you, for you, with you. Yeah. So it's like, look at what other things what other canvases the divine has gifted to you. Like, I know so many people that, for example, like, and no shame if this is you whatsoever, but I know a lot of people that are, like, just complaining, but we literally have, almost all of us have devices that we're able to reach almost anybody on the planet with, that have access to infinite wisdom and knowledge, and it's literally the infinite blank pages of blank pages. It's this laptop that I'm recording this on, the phone that you may have, is a very powerful tool, and it's a very powerful blank slate. It's like the biggest canvas you could ever think of that is going to help you with literally every other canvas. So it's like, maybe look at the canvases you already can paint on, but you just haven't perceived them as such. It's like me, for example. I'm guilty of this too. For years of my life, all I did on my phone was scroll on it. Yeah. I would take like selfies when I felt pretty or something, but it's like, I didn't actually start being productive with my tools until like somewhat recently. And even on social networks, social medias, I wasn't even actually really socializing. I was just posting pictures hoping other people would find me, So it's like, this is a tool, this is a blank canvas, and this is just one of them. This is just one blank canvas. There's all kinds of forums out there. The earth is a blank canvas. There's so many herbs growing that can turn into medicine, and your words, your throat is a blank canvas. Your body is a blank canvas in and of itself. It's like, there's so many blank canvases all over. There's so many Aces of Pentacles all over. And it's really up to you to take advantage of it being a blank canvas. But the thing is though, in order for you to perceive more blank canvases outwardly, you have to perceive the ways in which you're already creating internally. Because it's like, if your mind's just constantly like, oh, well, there's nothing to do, guess what you're going to see in your reality? There's nothing to do. But if you start actively seeing the blank canvases within yourself, you're like, wait, I can actually take deep breaths right now. And like, I can actually like ground into my body. And I can like chill out. Like, it's like, there's blank canvases even in your being. And when you start taking advantage of the blank canvases in your being, in your beingness, like, I don't have to rush around all the time. I don't have to gossip about that girl. I don't have to talk bad about myself. Even if I do feel it, I don't have to tarnish this blank canvas. And, in a roundabout way, every day is a blank canvas. Those movies when people, like the main character goes on like that big adventure, and then somehow they get like a wish or a genie in a bottle or something, and like they're like, I just wish I could go back to yesterday. I just wish I could go back. And then they go back to yesterday and they wake up happy and they're like, oh my gosh, everything is okay. I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna go hug my neighbor, and I'm gonna bake a cake because I don't know why. And you know what? I'm gonna wear my favorite outfit today. And you know, I'm gonna go high five a homeless man. And like, you know, like, and they're like they're seeing the world through like a new pair of glasses, and it's like they're like doing all the things that they thought about doing, but there is something stopping them before. But now that they have seen how bad things could be in that day, they realize what a privilege it is to have a blank canvas. Like Mr. Scrooge, for example. Oh my gosh, it's around Christmas time for me right now, so it's a perfect example. It's actually New Year's right now, but Mr. Scrooge, for example, he went and he was all mean, and he was like, "Urgh," and he was tarnishing that blank canvas of a day, and he was ruining other people's canvases, and then he went and he like saw how bad things could really be, and he got scared. And then like things went back to where he was, and he was like, oh my gosh, I love you, let's celebrate Christmas, everybody. But before, he was a Scrooge. So it's like that. This is every day is a new opportunity, I feel, and that's really what this card is representing. Do that thing, bro. And even if you don't know what to do, just do something. Do something. Please do something. If everybody could see the world as a blank canvas, and if they could see themselves as an artist, artists don't make mistakes. That's why like a single like little like psh, on a canvas could go for like $1 million if you know how to market it right. In art, there's no mistakes. So I wish more people could see that like the whole world is a blank canvas, and they are an artist. They can make no mistakes. It's all artistic. Happy little accidents, as Bob Ross says. So yes. Love this so much. Like, I was literally just sitting there, you know, and I was like, you know what if I just, you know, I've been wanting to like, you know, like, I've been wanting to do something. I lost my phone, and I was like, dang, I really took advantage of my phone. So I'm gonna do something with my laptop. That's what, that's the Christmas time ghost that visited me, losing my phone, you know, and then I went from like scrolling, you know, to like, okay, I'm gonna make something. But you know, that's so funny. That literally happened to me, and that's how this video is created. But yeah, you never know who's listening. You never know who's watching. So, and things that you see and talk about every day could inspire somebody, could like save a life. And even if you don't care about saving lives, it can make something really cool. I mean, you should care about lives, but I mean, if you don't, you don't. But you know, it could make something really cool. So make something really cool. You're being gifted this blank canvas in his life. Yep. Well, that's the tarot card for the day. Ace of Pentacles. Very cool. Oh yeah, have a good life. Bye.